Hello and welcome. Right, we literally doing exactly what we set off, but what I thought we'd do is all of the old equipment that is damaged we are going to repair. So we're going to grab a few bits and bobs. So yeah, now that was second hand. Yeah, most of that over that side was new. In fact, I think all of that is new. And that's old, that's old, that's old, that's old, that's old, and that's old. Yeah, all of this on this side is old. Now that it's round the back, the repair point. Yeah, I always like to do this with you being here. I do. I was tempted. I was going to take all the equipment across the road, and I thought, yeah, but I always like to show everybody, as fellow shareholders in the farm, it's over here somewhere now. It is. It's about here. And the point is about here. So I think what we ought to do is put a bit of blob of paint roughly around. Now there is a slight like oil slick, but yeah, we're going to see if we can stick like a blob of green. I always find is the best. I always usually use. Right, oh, it's right where I am. Fantastic. So then we're going to run this straight across. We've got enough tractors that we can run like 2 or 3 pieces of kit. I could have grabbed a second piece of equipment though. It was a little bit bad, really. Now really the most important thing of all would have been to start the mowing whilst we carry on with this. That is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, the other thing is, I think we're going to make full use of this. We're going to chop these trees down. I'm not a massive fan of doing that, but there is a need. Yeah, we need the space. Yeah, we've got always on a start from scratch. The beginning's really difficult. I try not to put too many buildings down. I do like doing this though, I've got to be honest, Jonathan Creek. And yeah, I did a few word whiskers yesterday, really, where I wasn't explaining myself very well. Basically, we've gone into the energy business. Now, why did that? Oh, I was going to say it took an absence. Now, I think I've made a bit of a mistake. Now, I'm sure I had this case and the same Mack Trucker windrower, and they don't like each other. They had an absolute horrific mod clash. So I think we won't be using them together. I think we'll have to windrow. I'm going to try it. I mean, it could have been the map, but I doubt it. But we will try. Yeah, we will give it a shot. Now then, I don't know if it's a one-way in. No, it doesn't say there's a no entry. So this is the one. I think this is actually the same one that we actually did have, which is. I turned down the other one because we'd already got one. Right, yeah, let's set the mower going first on the first field. Mowers. Yeah, and no, it's that way. Yeah, I thought it was highly appropriate that we did. Yeah, I think this, I will finish my words. I think this was the mower we had. Mower. This was the John Deere, but we also had a Maypole. So I turned one tractor down because it was the lead, and I love that tractor. Yeah, you don't know how hard that was to turn that down. Is it? I think it's the other way. I think it's that way there. And the blades face you, I think. I'm not sure. We shall see in a second. I'm sure this is right. Subconsciously this is saying this is correct. Yeah, the greens match. That's what I thought. It was highly appropriate, really. So we're going to go across the road, and we're going to knock a couple of courses up, and then we're going to crack on with still continuing. Yeah, I'd like to get a bit of work done as well as drag the equipment across too. Yeah, now we have got 153,000. Let's not run that lady over. I do think because of the stock, but a BGA is always useful, but especially useful. And we're going to go Omatana, and we're going to go BGA. I also think we're probably going to, if we can afford it, we might have to go old school and yeah, manually do the bales to begin with. I'd like an Anderson, but it all depends. We need to put the BGA down and the Omatana. That's 70 grand. I think we can still do it. I think we need some wages, and we need some fertilizer and all the rest of it. But yeah, let's crack it first. We might need to lease the. Yes, we might. If we're going to put the BGA down, it may fit in there, but we're going to need to chop those trees down. We don't want to waste any field, basically. So then, field 32. And I believe it's field 31. Oh, 31, I believe. And this, I'm sure, is 32, which we shall see in a second. Yeah, it is. So, field 32, create job. I think this always gets the size of this wrong, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it does, always does. And even if you drop the front mower, it still doesn't care. You always have to manually set this on the first time you do it. If we stick this, do the same course, it will remember it then. 7 number of headlands, I think 3. It's a small course. We'll do 4% overlap. And we'll save you 32. Save, activate 7 meters. And we are then going to clear course and create job again. And manually select. I do love this. This is such a treat, really, because you never used to be able to do this with courseplay. Yeah, you had to be on the actual field. So, hang on a minute. No, it's 31. I thought so. Yeah. So save course, activate 7 meters. Yes. Clear course and load 32. Load, activate. Have I done that the right way around? Yeah, I have. Otherwise, you won't see that there. Right, so we want first, and we don't want any of that, and we want to go. We get Farmer Girl as our first. Now, I've not got my Star Wars names on at the minute. Right, no, let's pop over. I don't want to waste any time. We've switched the Do Not Repair off. We've got our repair settings in and everything, so that's not the right one. That's not a bad idea. Let's grab the lorry and the lorry back. Both of the... No, this was new, but the back was not. I do like this. I'm really a massive fan of this. I don't think it is a Fiat, though. Yeah, it's... I'm not... It doesn't say a W50 LAS. So it's... yeah, I'm not sure. It's also got a pin hitch at the front as well, but I think you can choose the electrics one or the other. We've chosen at the back, because I thought it'd be more... Did that? No, it didn't. Yeah, so we need to... I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna do a twizzle round. So it's got quite a lot of pulling power for 150 horsepower. It's one of those that chugs. It's a chugger. Yeah, it goes up to speed slowly, but it really does pull. I mean, I've got to be honest, I did use this on the Old Farm Countryside, and I was quite impressed by this little thing. And it does look small. It looks a little bit, but it doesn't lack pulling power. No, it really doesn't. I was very impressed with it. So when I saw this back, I thought, well, it's not really a bad idea. Now then, can we have this across the road? This is important. Well, we do... yeah, well... yeah, I'm trying to play a little bit realistic, because the shops, I know this shop's made for us. We all know that, we really do, but... Now then, indicate. And very wide pull, because this is not exactly... It's a long vehicle. And if we're going to do the BJ in a bit, we don't really want to be like doing that there. We could sort of be naughty. Yeah, I don't mind that a little bit of cheek, but well, I suppose we could actually. We're not really blocking the path, are we? If we're like there, yeah, that's not really hurting anybody there at all. Right, so we want. And now we're going to repair. I do like this. I'm a massive fan of it. But in a way, we could have used this as the grass cut, but then we would have needed a back, and I thought, well, money's tight. It really is. It always seems that, oh yeah, you've got master plans and all the rest, but you need to save some money for you. Oh, it always throws me out. It goes out on the right hand side. Now, I suppose we could have left it damaged, but then when you do want it, it's yeah, the costs are not terrible. But yeah, we will use this for proper foraging, I think. Yeah, well, a little one. It's got its own attachments. It's not the biggest, I do appreciate that, but to be honest, it's very reasonable. I've used them on quite a few Let's Plays, and I'm quite impressed with them. So you can use it for the grass, but obviously we'd already committed, we'd already got the baler and everything, so to me, it was a gift. Oh, you've got your indicator on. Right, let's go grab the next. Now this, I'm very much looking forward to actually using. Right, and I think this time we ought to, now then, that is a point, we ought to be grabbing some lime and fertiliser. We're going to go with fertiliser. We also need a front loader straight away. The Massey is the king of that. We're also going to go for diesel barrels. About one of those, yes. And fertiliser. I think we've got def switched on, so that means we'll probably get tanks in time. Right, so we want fertiliser pallet. Yes. Gonna be tight because we have got to be careful. Yeah, this just been enhanced. We've now got road salt in this pack, dry grass and grass, and so you could feed the. Wow, yeah, you could actually. I presume dry grass means hay, really. So really, we could. Yeah, I'm going to do the farm production thing, but we're not going to faff around with that yet. No, did I just? I did buy it. Yeah, and then we want a lime to begin with. We don't need many of these. We really don't. Yeah, we're going to buy one of those, I think. Front loader. And I know what I'm going for. Anybody who knows me probably knows a guess of what I'm going to go for. This does have a massive thing, but I think it's a specific MF2200. Yeah, but we've gone for the Hauer, so let's go Massey Ferguson, which I think is not far off that red, actually. And buy, yes. And we also need the front loader tool for that. We are going to need a bale trailer, really, if we're going to go this route, especially if we can't afford the Anderson straight away. I suppose we could run it too, but that would be a little bit of a pain. It would, really. And also, where are we going to put the Matana? The farm supply production, please, will you? Yeah, call it that. Weights. Yeah, we're going to need weights if we're doing any lifting. And of course, I'm going to go again. There's some things that you have that are a given, really, and these two weights are probably a given, although I do sometimes go for that one as well, because that also is a cracking price, really. Go on then. Yeah. Yeah, we will. And we'll go for the... Yeah, it's sometimes nice to mix it. I do like the other one, though, because although I very rarely do change its weight, it is fantastic, and that's a pass-through. So I think that is everything we need for now. Ooh. So in fact, yeah, I'll leave that for the Massey. We'll take that. Yeah, that is a point. Now, that was new. So we just need to repair this, which will double up as our... I mean, I know we've got the lorry. But this is actually faster than the lorry, so... Ooh, scanner. That we can do. We are going to need to do that after all said and done. We need to be shifting. We'll repair this, go over the road, and then we're going to set the... that going across the road. So Cabo's new. We need to repair that. We need to... Yeah, we've got... We also are going to need a... It'll come to me in a minute. I'm thinking like a low loader or a trailer. I'm thinking of doing something differently. Although if I wished, I don't know. Yeah, it is funny, but right, repair, yes, and repair, yes, and that's brand new. I do like this. I love the Scottish map as well, the Scottish flag, sorry, on the back of this. Right, so... I like the indicators, I do. A little bit, yeah, I think they need a little bit of size, right, so we're going to need the windrower. Are we going to try the mailer? Now, the only bad thing about this, now, it isn't all good. You also need to pull up the big map to actually see this. This actually charges you, so it's not necessarily good, because I'm going to scan lots of fields, but it's going to charge me for the equivalent as if I'd scanned that big an area. I figured this one out not long back. It's going to take 2 scans, I think. Yeah, it is. I think it's the next one that's massive. Yeah, really then. Where do we go into that field? Well, I think will be... We haven't got a chainsaw. Ooh. Ah, it is through there. I think we can sort of guess on that one anyway. Yeah, let me just show you. We're going to get charged a fortune. It's not 100. It's going to be an absolute fortune. Oh. Yeah, that must vary by map to map. We've been charged thousands for doing that on certain maps. It is charging me 1 scan for 1 scan, so that's actually quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to guess on this, but I think really we can quite safely gather the fact that we're going to literally scan this entire field easily. So we're going to scan as much as we can, because I don't know what fields we're going to have. Right, I thought we would. Yeah, we are. We're going to set the... This is a bigger field, even if it's awful. It is still quite a nice size. We want to drop this as well, because if you make the mistake of leaving this on your tractor, the workers will use this too. I made that mistake thinking, oh, it won't matter. It'll be alright with that on. Oh no, it won't. Stick this in the side of our building with the overhang that it's got naturally. I quite like that. Oh, it says as it crashes into it. Right, okay then, so let's get this and mowing, and then we'll try the case and that together, because yeah, it was after I bought it that I thought, oh, I don't think you'll find that they like each other. I've never seen such a horrific mod clash. It was glitching all over the screen. It was terrible. Right, so we need to swap the course. 31, 7 metre, clear, load, activate, and first waypoint go. Oh, we'll find the girl again. Right, smash it. Yeah, I am in time hoping to buy this, whether we convert it to a field or not, or we do use it as the proper, because it does also have a couple of grass fields. That slab there, and a little patch just there, and it is a little patch. And it may, does it actually get the forest as well? No, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. So no forest. That's not ours at all. Which I'm glad. I wasn't really planning on doing forestry, apart from getting that off there. Let's set this going on here. Then we're going to go across. Yeah, I know I'm juggling. I know, but oh, we're going to try that together. Yeah, but we won't leave it to chance. And it does have a proper power take, and yeah, all of it. It's a proper thing that's been adjusted. Mack Truck's done a good job of it. I just don't think these two like each other. Right, so 32. Create job. And okay, I think it's an 8.4. I didn't realise this didn't sense this. There's not many implements that Courseplay doesn't do this with. It might be 8.6, but you know, 8.4 is close enough, really. 2. Try 3. I think they'll get away with that. Yeah. Field 32, save, activate, 8.4 meters, I think. Alright then, let's watch this for a minute, because I'm really, it really did go horrible. It may have been the map, as I say, but it really was terrible. It was skidding all over the place, and I have used this with other things, and it did not behave like that at all. Yeah, it is. They don't like each other. Right. Okay. Let's drop that off. Obviously my driving skills are lacking tonight. Let's drop that off, and we'll just windrow it out. It works fine with other things. I really like it. That's why I actually plumbed for it. But on this, it's not. Yeah, they don't like each other, so it doesn't hurt. Let's be honest. We've still got a baler. Right, across the road. Let's pop and get some more of our stuff. This is the one we really want. We want to grab. We got the pass-through weight, which is, I think it's over there. I'm sure I saw it over here somewhere. Yeah. Yes, I'm impressed with this because, to be honest, there are so many maps where the shop front doesn't work right. I mean, I loved Adelshoven. It's a really lovely map. It didn't work right, as in, I didn't finish it, and it was one of those where I was going to finish it. It wasn't because I didn't like the map, but I didn't think anyone liked it particularly. The ratings were down. It went out early in my content creation. Now we're going to get that weight first, and people did like it. The ratings later on, you can't ever judge a Let's Play on just right now, because people do go if they like your content. I did it with Mr. CDP. I watched almost all of his content right back to yeah, during lockdown. I've got to be honest, there's so much ramble on the TV. And there's nothing wrong with Farming Simulator. It's nice, clean, good, and I do love to watch what, yeah, Mr. CDP does, and well, Daggerwin a lot actually. So yeah, that's quite matching. I like that. That's not bad at all. Right, so we do need a trailer as well, and I think I've got one in mind. I have. Ooh, let's just make this a bit realistic. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we need to repair it. We'll do that first. No, because I'm gonna get sidetracked. I know what I'm like. I'm a terror for forgetting myself. Right, so then I think this is under. Is it under trailers? I think it is. Yeah. I don't think it's under low loaders, but we'll have a look. I don't think it is. I think this is under trailers. Huh. I can't remember putting that one in. Is it a part of the pack? So I've never been a massive fan. Oh, you can alter its length. Oh, now that might actually. That's not going to be bad, is it? Oh, do you know? I think we're going to have a go at that. It's one of those that lowers, I think, isn't it? I think so. Oh, okay, fantastic. Well, that's a nice surprise. I didn't even realise I was in. And you want to angle those down, and we'll take that with us around the back and repair and go straight across. Yes, a bit of manual, but this can also suit that servers. I like the lips on it as well. If we're dragging things around, that's not going to be. Don't we want to stick things on it straight away? We could do. That is not a bad idea. Is it a lowerer? Should we just try it before we do anything else? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'm getting into good habits now with my videos. I'm literally sort of testing. Oh, okay, even though it's a pin hitch, it doesn't. It's weird how that. Some of them don't respond, and yet it will attach to that. I know obviously we can't do it, but for what we're trying to do now, we can. Is it lower like that? It is. Fantastic. Okay. It never ceases to amaze me, because obviously it really is. If we lower it though, no, you have to lower the actual back, that one. Is it because it's not? Is it too? I don't think it is, but you never know. It's worth a shot, because that is a pin. No, it's weird how in this game that some things don't respond to things that are definitely a pin hitch. We can all clearly see that that is a pin hitch, and that is a hole that a pin hitch should go to. So, yeah. I mean, we've got plenty of tractors, that's not my point, but aren't we going to load it on now? We can repair this in a minute. Now this is going to be a dual purpose beast then. It's going to be, oh yeah, you've got to be at where the pallets are. Yeah, you've got to angle it as well. I always say about, imagine you're shooting things out at the angle that you've got this, and then you won't be far wrong. It's quite a nice wide. It is, actually. I quite like this. How did I miss this? It's right on the, it is right on the floor. And the fact of the matter is, because you can literally roll on it, you can put it, do what you like with it. Oh, I do like this when you find things like this. Strap support, I hope. I would imagine so. It is. Fantastic. Right, there we go. Right, let's repair this and take it across the road. So that is going to be for bales and everything, really. I'm quite impressed with that. Yeah, I do and don't like the one in game. It's too small. It is really too small. So that's the only reason. No, everything else is new. Yeah, the only thing that's not impressed me is the fact that it's got a pin hitch and it's not working. Do love the massy indicators. Oh my life, mister. You should look before you... Oh my life. Now how are we doing? How are we doing? We need to be setting the baler going, which we could really use the massy. It's powerful enough. Now, oh, they're both done. It looks very good. Goodly amount of grass, which you'd expect. Although obviously it's not going to be... So it's field 32. At 8.4 metre, load, activate. Go. Right, we're going to grab that. We're going to take that to the next field. Yeah, I've never. It's bizarre. It's I had a run through of this. I'm going to be totally honest. You know me. I do like to tell you everything. I'd already done a run through, and I got the worst set of equipment I've ever got. One of that was down to the generator I was using. I was using. I'm not going to name shame. No, I'm not. On paper, it's almost as good as the Lords, but it was a little bit less. And I thought, well, I don't really want, but it was awful. I was getting awful sort of like payments with it, like terrible ones. Whereas the Lords really is not very random. It's quite. Oh, it's still going on this field. I love the sound of this. It's amazing. I love the tyres as well. 31. We've not done this course. That's why we've not got it. Yeah, I will finish, honest, I've not forgotten. And yes, generate and save 31, save, activate 8.4 meters. Yeah, I will, honestly, I'm going to start now. We're going to run over there. Yeah, I did it. I got the tiniest massy. I got it for a song of about £4 and it was the biggest of the massy sets. So I think it's normally about 17-18 grand. So we got it for 4. It's only 57 horsepower. So it really did. I got stuck up a hill basically, and I thought, and then later on I thought, I can't do that. It's just not going to work. I'd run out of money totally. So I just thought, you know, I just don't like the feel of that. So we did it again, and this time it's gone from one extreme to the other. We've literally got the strongest set of equipment which I've ever had, and also a lot of it was down to the generator. I chose the Lords because I do love the Lords windmill. It's quite balanced in so much as, yeah, it doesn't go up and down too much, although we did see that it went from like 10,000, but the other one was really terrible when it should have been much better. So yeah, now if this is the one. It's got it has got a very big disadvantage. It's got a tiny fuel tank. It runs out of fuel very easily. It's only done a bit of work, and look at that, it's like a quarter of the tank's gone. That was the thing I hated. Yeah, now then, I think we've still got the case across the road. So let's go and sort that out as well. I want to upgrade that as soon as possible. Yeah, and are we going to... I could really do with a front 3-point link on this. Now, we don't really need the planter just yet, or the seeder, but we are going to need this. Yeah, I would. I think we're going to stick the 3-point link on this straight away. We'll keep it 155 horsepower. That is not terrible. It's not too shabby. Are we going to get... Yeah, we are. We're going to order the Lemken. I think it's a solitaire. I think it is. It's in planters. We're just going to use it as a storage bin for lime and fertilizer. Used to do this in FS19 as well, actually, because people do get offended when you use the back boxes on the front, and I've got to be honest, it's not right anyway. It isn't. I did my research and it is true, you can't do that, whereas that is specially made for it. So yeah, that you can, because it's designed for that. So yeah, whereas to me personally it actually holds about the same. So to me, I just think it's, yeah, don't we want to... Oh, no, that was new. Customize front attacher. Yeah, well worth 2,500. We're going to stick it at that. Yeah, that's all we need to do for now. Yeah. This is a lime filler. I thought it was something like the multi-fruit, but it is just a lime pot. It's very cheap lime, but not as cheap as what we pay for our lime. So yeah, it's a super duper. Yeah, I did a little bit of testing on that run, but it went disastrously wrong, so much that I just thought, no, you're setting yourself... I don't know if I've ever done that before, but it was just such a lousy... Yeah, it was loaded with lime. Now, I think this auto sensor, so we shouldn't need to actually open it. And I do like that, because obviously the beautiful thing is about doing it like that is it shuts itself, and I like that. Yeah, and then to be honest, we won't really need, but we will grab it anyway. Oh, no, reverse, Mr. Smith, reverse. Yeah, I do like those rims a lot better. I think they're the normal colour that you get this with. Fantastic. Yeah, this is fantastic for lime. It is. To be honest, if you want to get the best limer in the game, we proved this on Neverlands, because we used this. Did we use a front box? I can't remember. We used this. No, we did. We used the 8-ton thing. 8-ton. What's it called? The trailer that's specialist, that's in the fertilizer section, that you put this on the back of it. That one there. Soybean, I think it is. We have a bit of a situation. Oh no, they were stopped actually. I think we are going to have a situation now. Yeah, we are. We want this on auto drop because the well, not really, we're going to let the work carry on now. Fantastic. Right, so what else do we need to do? Yeah, we can drop these here. Obviously, we've not really got any space for sheds. This is the bit of this is what makes me messy, I've got to be honest, because you sort of have no choice. You get the first bit of the Let's Play with a start from scratch. You haven't got a yard, and you haven't really got the money for one either. Not being truthful, so you drop things everywhere. And then when, of course, you do get your equipment later on, you've got into bad habits. It happens every single Let's Play, so I'm trying to be good. I get back into good habits when I'm on the normal, yeah, you know, like the proper Let's Play, but wow, it's got nice tyres. What I mean is when I've got a farmyard. Yeah, apologies, I'm concentrating more on talking to yourselves than I am on so we need that. Do we need to stick up? Do we need anything else? I think we're alright for now. I think that's super duper thing here. We could put... Why don't we put the planter on it? Because that can be stored at the edge of the field and it's really not going to hurt. Now, whereas the Concord system, that is not the sort of thing. Yeah, now this was always my plan, and this trailer makes this very easy, and that is side loading. Although you do need to, yeah, we need to repair it. That's true. Let's go do that first. Yeah, because on an English map, you would not run around the map with this. It's a 6 metre. It's too big. Also, getting in and out of fields, there's some gates that really this would be a bit of a struggle. So if you've got a trailer like that, that makes for the ideal, the perfect trailer. Now then. Wow, 29. No, we are on pounds. This reminds me of another map with a very similar layout. Not over this side where the shop is. That's a bit I'm going to say, because it also had a forest over on the side where you're looking at. When I looked out from here yesterday, I thought, oh, it's, and then I thought, no, it's not. It's not. It's one of Peter716's map. That I'm not saying the rest of it. I'm just saying when you look out over there and you see that set of trees, it's. I think it's Peter716, something like... Yeah, the looks is the same. Obviously, it's a completely different shop. I'm not trying to say for 1 minute, please don't take this, that Cavalier is copying another map maker, because it's completely different. It's not got the same store or anything. I'm just saying that the view out of that is similar, which, let's be honest, in life, you are going to get that. Now that we need to lift that. Ooh. Ooh. What on earth? What? What was that about? Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. That's a bit different. Oh, someone's... there's a bale in the way. Obviously, this is a long trailer, so we're going to have to... And it is a swivel axle, so... Yeah, it's going to be... It's going to cause some... Gonna have some fun with it, I know. Yeah, that's a little bit unnerving. Mod clashes like that are a little bit not so good. Now then, is that going to drag and hit that? Yeah, but it does wander nicely. Yeah. So any trouble, the 8 metre might have been better. But obviously for bales we need length, really. So... Right, okay. Let's get this sorted, and I would imagine the other has finished. Yeah, it has. It says finished clearly on it. Yeah, the only thing about headlands is the fact that you get those turn swishers, and also I suppose I did only choose a 4. Oh, my bad. We are going to time-lapse me grabbing the bales. That's going to be a bit of a beast, really. Yeah, it is. So then, what have we got now? We've only got... We need these. We need that. Dropping down, and hopefully it's not going to do any weirdness. It seemed to be when it was strapped as well. I didn't like the straps. Ooh, it doesn't like being dragged when it's... Probably not the best place to leave it. I know you are blocked. That's my fault. Totally my fault. think this has got a fairly decent pickup as well, really, because usually the little ones, the problems with the little ones is the fact that they've got a horrible pickup. But I think that one's not bad. For saying we paid 10,000 for it, I'm well impressed. Right, so that is the very tractor we need to grab that off there. So we ought to be grabbing that. Let's grab the windrower machine in 31. Can this have a full loader? No, it can't. It's a bit of a specialist machine, this, isn't it, really? Yeah, we'll set the baler going on this one. And then while that's doing that, we're going to grab these bales. We're going to place... We need to get the... No, we need a silo. This is getting a bit crunchy now because we need space, and yeah, draw will be a little bit cheeky. This is 250 horsepower, so we can use the lorry. Really, is the tree devourer does not care. It just wants open space. So what we could do is stick that over there. I'm trying to get a lot of this done now because in order to we need to set the baler going. Though we need to be clever. Over a bale. Yeah, I am. Never a good idea. It's not the most powerful thing. And bales are so terrible. Oh, come on. Give me a great bale. Right, we need to set the baler going on the other course, really. That we'll deal with in a minute. How many bales have we done? 22. Oh, we've very nearly finished this one. So it's really nearly 23. Yeah, this is where we've really hit the crunch time. Because you've not got enough money to do all of the things that you need to do. This is the thing that the challenge with a start from scratch. It really is the fact that you've got to leave yourself enough money to sort of do enough to do something to earn you money. Otherwise you're totally scuppered. Clear, load, activate. And that is, once you've got out of that, you're alright. Yeah, once you... Oh, I need that tractor. Yeah, we'll do. Been silly. Yeah, we need you. It takes ages to let go. Yeah, we need this tractor. This is the one we've got to use. And we need to set. In fact, we could set the Voltra because I do enjoy tazzing around in that. Yeah, because the John Deere is 260 horsepower, so we can use that for the tree devourer. The one thing we could do though is, can we grab that bale? Will it let us? It should be able to grab one. Or will we grab the... Yeah, we're going to grab that as well. Right, fantastic. Left the foreshrit right in the way, of course we have. Should really be able to sort of stick this somewhere like that, and we need to move the foreshrit. Ooh, I thought I'd just get through that. Luckily we get out on the right hand side, so we won't get in the hedge. Our baler, most important thing, we'll need that to be cracking on while we do the rest. Oh, my life, that was a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.